Hey, hello there, beautiful people. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I did the intro with my overlay on, but I suppose nobody cares. Well, let's jump right in. We got Spellforce 3 to enjoy. Absolutely amazing game. Yeah. Sound settings should be fine. I can also just adjust this so I don't set like shit the whole stream. But it will happen eventually, you know. But I'm still gonna adjust my poster. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. Alrighty then. So, this looks fine. We're good to go. So, campaign, solo, load. We're about to experience something very, very important, and that is the next chapter. We finally got the stones. We can finally connect the dots and see what the fuck is actually gonna happen when you have all the pieces of. Well, maybe not all of the pieces, but the major pieces of the puzzle. So, and the soundtrack is again very relaxing and soft and nice, and I just love this game. All right, let's keep going. Um,
Tahar, finally! Do you have the stone?
I do. What now? How do we connect it to the Nexus?
Well, I've done a little research on that. It should be pretty straightforward. Give me the stone for a second, please.
Sure.
Thanks. Now, let's see. Whoa!
so you just socket these
This
things.
is amazing.
What the heck just happened? Was that the stone?
Yeah. It seems like our plan worked. The stones are the power sources of the Nexus.
Not sources, Tahar. They're simply the catalysts. As I said, the energy, all this magic, it comes from someplace else.
Well, I definitely know why the Shapers were so powerful now. If they were able to harness that, I wouldn't want to be their enemy.
Pain.
Pardon?
Rekindling this place. I can feel their thoughts now. At least, some of them.
You mean the Shaper's thoughts?
Those who connected themselves to this place. The ones who had the power of telepathy. They left an echo, and whatever wiped out the Shapers, it caused pain. Horrible pain.
I see.
Well, fascinating or not, we need to connect our minds to the Nexus to find the source of the blood burn, right?
All that
Can
pain.
we do that now?
No, it's not strong enough yet.
Well, we have the second stone already. Let's insert it.
But at least they were.
I'm ready. Sure this place isn't gonna blow up once we insert the second stone, Iskrim?
What? No, I don't think that's likely.
All right, here we go.
Blasted, blistering blazes. I don't know what to say. This is amazing.
But it seems like it worked. We've restored the Nexus to full power.
What now, though? Is it strong enough to perform this joining ritual now?
It should be. And you, Tahar, should be the one to do it. You need to connect your mind to the Nexus. That way, you might be able to sense who or whatever is sending out the song. What do you say? Are you ready?
All right.
I think so.
Good. Then step into the forge.
And what now?
Tahar!
We.
I feel like protest. Right. So.
Is it... is it over?
Yes, I think so. By the Guardians, that was... I don't know what just happened.
Describe.
There were... voices, screams, thoughts, images.
How do you feel now? I mean, has anything changed?
I think so. Yes. I feel... I don't know. Clearer. As if something in my mind opened up.
Then it worked! Niehaus hammer, we did it! You joined yourself with the Nexus!
Right. So now what?
So... I am telepathic now?
You're not a dreamweaver. I'd feel it if that were the case.
I don't think you are, but you're connected to this place now. And therefore to the Shaper memories.
Right.
Does that mean we can finally locate the cause of the song?
You tell me. Think of the song, Tahar. Close your eyes. What do you feel? What do you hear? What do you see?
I'll try.
A failure. That's what you are.
No.
Bakan.
That's impossible.
What is it?
My father. I heard his voice.
Your father? So you think he's behind this?
I also heard the voice of a woman. She whispered something.
Don't save me.
Woman. Now this is, interesting. But I still don't understand. Do you really think your father is involved in the blood burn?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. There's more to it, but yes, my father is involved in this somehow.
This is helpful, but it still does not tell us where to start searching. Think hard, Tahar. Is there anything else?
Yes, there were sounds. Drips, crickets, flies, but
The eye. Your father's laboratory.
Tiara's breath, of course.
The Eye? You mean the marshlands?
Yes, my father had a laboratory there, in the old abandoned manor of House Waite. Nobody was allowed to follow him there, not even Rohan or I.
Well, sounds like we have a lead. The Bloodborne and the Song of the White are somehow connected to your father in his laboratory.
So it seems. Yes.
Tahar, maybe...
What?
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Rohan, tell me.
There's nothing to tell.
Well, if you say so. I'll send a messenger to inform Lacane as soon as possible. He'll want to be there. Let's get prepared.
Maybe he wants to talk in private. Maybe. Interesting. Travel to the Eye. Whatever that is. I wonder if my father has a backup on all this memory storage. Maybe he did like cloud himself, and now like his evil plan is kind of bearing fruit.
Iana?
Oh, yes. Forgive me, I was lost.
How so?
Well, this place. Since you've rekindled the Nexus, it is an ocean of thoughts, feelings, and memories. You felt it yourself as you joined your mind with the Nexus.
So you can hear the Shaper's thoughts now?
Fragments, yes. Just like when you had your vision.
How come the joining didn't make me more like you? I thought the Shapers who connected themselves with the Nexus were able to feel each other's feelings and hear each other's thoughts. Isn't that exactly what Dreamweavers do?
No. This telepathy the Nexus granted its users, it's different from my abilities. You can only hear the thoughts of the other ones who once joined themselves to the Nexus. And they are all long dead. In other words, you're listening to the whispers of 1,000 corpses. My mind, on the other hand, is like an open window. And people's thoughts and emotions are like leaves the wind has blown inside. It doesn't limit itself to a certain group of people, as Shaper telepathy did.
Alright.
Well, what do you hear then? Do you know why the Shapers died?
I'm afraid I don't. Just imagine standing inside at Everlight's market at high noon. It's impossible to make out anything. Which is why I try to keep my mind closed for most of the time.
Alright.
What do you make of this vision I had?
What should I make of it? I don't know, Tahar. Only you can answer that question. But I think your father's laboratory holds the answers you're looking for. And maybe an end to the blood burn.
I feel like it's not gonna be that simple,
Yes,
though.
Corporal? How can I help?
Well, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. How did you become an assassin?
Why do you want to know?
Because I want to know my allies.
I see. In short, my mother sold me. And after an incident, my owner noticed my talents. He started to train me to carry out jobs for him. And when I was 17, he had an accident. I've been an independent assassin ever since.
Your mother sold you? But where? Why?
Because she needed the coin, and already had 4 children to feed. And as for your first question, where there is demand, there is a market. Particularly in a big city like Greyfell. It's not as uncommon as you might believe.
Alright.
That's quite the story.
Is it?
How much of an accident was that, I wonder?
Even if she needed the money, that's despicable.
Well, to her credit, she didn't take it lightly. At least as far as I can remember.
Oh, understandable.
I was only
guess,
7
then.
when that happened.
That doesn't make it better. You're saying there's a slave market in Greyfell?
There's a
Slaves,
meat market
sex,
in Greyfell.
murdering for pleasure. Just imagine every dark desire you can think of. And you know what the Greyfell Bazaar has to offer. I find it interesting that this surprises you. Didn't you serve in the Royal Army for 8 years?
I only joined shortly before the Mage Wars started, and the Greyfell affairs were the responsibility of the Greyfell Guard. I just didn't know.
Well, now you do. I do not agree with the purity of light in most aspects. But they are right when they say there are many sinners in this world. If you believe in the concept of sin, that is.
How do you feel about this? Your mother selling you off?
Well, I used to feel strongly about it. Now I've simply accepted it as part of my past. But there are plenty of reasons for that.
So, who is this man who bought you?
I won't talk about that. This chapter of my past is done, and I want it to stay buried.
Sure.
I understand.
I'm glad you do. So, tell me, Pariah, how did you become the betrayer's child in the first place? It's rare for a child to defy their own father.
He lost his vision. When he started the rebellion, it was about the safety of mages, but he became more and more radical. I just couldn't stand by and watch anymore.
That's admirable. Well, thank you for sharing this with me. Either way, is there anything else you need?
Damn it, we get a lot of experience this way. It's like you kill a super duper zombie guy. That's like worth 50 experience. You talk about your past as like 2,500, which is like... basically means that what? It's worth 500 zombies.
There's something I've been wondering.
Right.
How can you kill
No,
for a
50.
living?
What do you mean? How can I align it with my morals?
Yes.
I don't know if this is the right moment for this conversation. Maybe another time.
Alright. Alright, next is this guy.
Yeah, do you need something? I'm a tad busy.
I'd still like to know more about how you ended up in Nortender.
Bugger and blast. And here I was hoping you'd forgotten. Alright, I'll tell you. But only under one condition.
Yes?
That I get to ask you a personal question too.
Deal.
Then we have a deal. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Fair enough. I was born in the Windwall Mountains. Sorry, still sorting out my thoughts. It's been a long time since I last told this story to anyone. Alright, one more time. As you can imagine, I was born in Windwall, a child of the rocks.
Come again?
A true dwarf, as some would say. Born in the buried city, not on the outside as the traders and farmers are. My family was quite privileged. Not nobility, but my mother and father led a big smeltery which supplied one of the finest smithies. Moon silver weaponry. Ever heard of it?
I think so. The commanders of the Royal Army use them.
Figures. Well, my childhood was a rather unremarkable one. I had two brothers and a sister, and even though I was the oldest child, I was always the most quiet one. I learned quickly how to wield an axe, and I still know how to do it, but I never took pleasure in it. The same goes for my parents' craft. For some reason, Nihalf had given me a talent for metallurgy, but not the desire to use it. Instead, my biggest love was always made with ink. Books.
But I assume your parents didn't approve of that.
Oh no, they didn't mind. I had 3 siblings who could do the job as well as I, so the future of our family was secured. On the contrary, they were quite accepting, which wasn't usual amongst dwarves, especially not those in Windwall.
Dwarves are traditionalists, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they are. They love their brawls, they love their ale, and they love their metal crafting. And they never miss a chance to tell the outside world just how much they do.
Well, to be honest, when I think of dwarven culture, that's exactly what comes to my mind.
See? And that's the problem. There's always diversity in every race. There are soft-hearted orcs, there are elves who don't give a damn about the white tree, and there are humans with... well, you get the point. What I'm trying to say is, many dwarves love living these traditions, but there are some like me who just don't fit in. This is one of the reasons why I appreciate you and this group so much, Tahar. Aenir's tools or not, we're all pariahs, in one way or another.
Are the surface dwarfs different?
Depends. There are some who are very open-minded. For example, the traders who get around a lot. On the other hand, there are some who are as ignorant as the Windwallers.
So, what happened? Why did you leave Windwall?
I'm getting there, Tahar. When I came of age, I found work in the Windwall Library. That time was also when I deepened my knowledge of the Shapers. I devoured all the books there were, and bought whatever writings the merchants brought in. They smiled at me, talked of me as the strange bird, but I didn't care. The more I read, the more spellbound I became. And the more I dreamed of journeying through Io to solve all those mysteries not yet uncovered.
Are there Shaper ruins in the Windwall Mountains?
Hardly. And those that are there are buried beneath miles and miles of rock. Impossible to access
Baka.
without a huge expedition.
Okay.
And what kept you from doing just that?
Well, 2 things. First of all, my attachment to my family. Secondly, Gilak,
Gilead?
my partner.
You had a partner?
Yeah, we met... I'd rather not go into detail too much. Fact is, we lived together for 6 years. He was very dear to me. Let's put it that way.
What are dwarven families like?
Similar to their human counterparts, I believe. Having family and offspring is considered to be very important, especially if you're of noble blood.
But living with someone of the same sex is acceptable?
Well, yes and no. If you do, you don't talk about it, and you should make sure to find yourself a wife or a husband to found a proper family, eventually, and bring new children of stone into the world, even if that family is just a charade. If you don't do that, you're frowned upon. There's even a word for a childless dwarf, man or woman. Galrag, which roughly translates as dusty boulder. Very amusing, I know.
Oh, I just triggered my my aura. Oh well. Wait, I had it off the whole time? Oh man, it's because it's F12. Whatever. They don't have a point. I mean, it's a difficult topic.
That's sad.
Well, I doubt it's going to change anytime soon. And once again, the Shapers were different in that regard. As long as you stay within the boundaries of your caste, you could do as you pleased.
I understand. But something happened, didn't it?
Yeah. The Blackstone Rebellion. Ever heard of it?
A coup, wasn't it?
Yes, a coup, wasn't it?
Yeah. An attempt to overthrow the royal house. It was bound to fail from the beginning. The rebels were anti-traditionalist and wanted to establish a new order, where it's the people who have the power, not the nobility. Gilak was one of these rebels.
Oh.
Yeah. At first, before the coup, they tried to raise awareness by giving underground speeches. A noble endeavor, but not at all thought through. Most dwarves just don't care about politics as long as they can have their mugs of ale. First, he didn't ask me to participate, but the more sour things went, the more he started pushing me. At one point, we had a fight. When he asked me to steal money from my family to support the movement, it was terrible. Finally, push came to shove, and he told me of the coup. He knew that despite my occupation, I was a remarkable fighter and Earthshaper, which is why he asked me to fight alongside him. You can make a difference, that's what he said. By Nihalf, he was just so naive. He really thought it would be like in the old legends, a group of courageous dwarves fighting their way to Algrim Castle with me at his side. I just don't... Forgive me. It's strange to talk about it like this.
It's okay.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you for trusting me.
Yeah, right.
Sure. You can imagine how torn I was. I knew he'd die if the coup took place, but I also knew that I couldn't stop him. When I told him he was mad, he called me a coward, a delusional bookworm, who'd rather spend his whole life dreaming about the past and changing the present. And then he left. The next day, I found him beheaded by a royal guard. They didn't even make it to the castle stairs.
Ah.
I'm sorry, Iskrim.
It's all right.
What happened then?
I ran. Not only because I'd rather have died than return to that empty house of ours, but also because they would have arrested me too. Our relationship wasn't a secret, and in their eyes, I was as eccentric as Gilak and his friends. And we all know how dangerous eccentrics are, don't we? I left my family a letter, telling them not to come after me. Bought a horse and rode as far as it would take me before collapsing. That was 9 years ago. I haven't returned ever since.
Whoops.
What about your family? Did you ever hear from them again?
Not directly. Every now and then, I return to a big city to find a dwarf who can tell me about Windwall. But the thought of returning, I don't know. I know it's cruel toward them, but I just don't think I could ever bear setting foot in those cursed stone halls again.
I see. And since then, you've been studying the Shapers?
Yeah. If there really is, as people say, a silver lining to everything, then this would be it. I'm finally doing what I was too afraid to do back in Windwall. I'm living my dream. Though the price I paid for it was high. And you know what, Tahar?
What?
There's a third reason to my fascination with the Shapers I haven't told you about yet. It's Gilak. Stupid as it may sound, there's a part of me who wants to prove him wrong. To show him that the past has value, that it can guide us towards a better world.
I see.
Damn. That's some deep motivation.
Thank you for
there.
sharing this, Iskrim. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It felt good to talk about it. I didn't expect that. But you're not off the hook yet. The question, remember?
Right. Shoot.
Your past is even more unusual than mine. Growing up with a man like Isamu Tahar as your father? Without a mother? And then the whole thing with the Mage Rebellion? I know you've been through a lot. Now, I was wondering, if you could trade that past you've had for a different one, would you do it?
I wouldn't.
That surprises me, to be honest. But I think I understand. Either way, pleasure speaking with you. Hope this wasn't too grim for you, but then again, you asked for it. Give me some time now, will you?
Sure. Take care, Iskrim.
Bastion. Wait, what the hell? You guys get new skills because of this? Wait. I thought I probably missed something important. Wait, show me Isgrim. Bastion? Self-targeted? Temporarily encase yourself in stone, become invulnerable. 20 fucking seconds? What? Bro, 20 seconds is like a lot. How do you equip it though? Like you can drag and... Oh wait, I cannot drag it? What? That's, that feels off. Okay, That's a two-handed hammer, so like, sure, I can equip it, but... Nah, we're fine with the shield. I'm still curious, though. Do you get a spell? No, you don't. Do you get a spell? You don't.
There you are.
Oh, yeah.
I was
right.
hoping you'd come by. The Eye. And here I'd hoped I'd never see those bloody castle walls again.
I know that feeling. Tell me, Rowan, did my father never tell you anything about those experiments he did there? At all?
No. He didn't.
I see. Well, then I guess we'll find out.
Tahar, what is it?
There's one thing I've been wondering about. After we parted at the hideout, what exactly happened? How did you and my father part ways?
Good question. I guess it all started with the relics. The tomes. You remember them, right?
Yes. He was hoping they'd help him to win the war.
Exactly. And there was this one moment when he found the 5th tome. When I came to a realization. You see, there were all those bodies. Enemies, but also many of our people. We had shed so much blood, Tahar. But Asamo, he didn't care. If there was any grief in his eyes, I couldn't see it. And as dramatic as it may sound, that's when I finally understood that we had lost our cause. This wasn't about ideals, about us mages anymore. It was about him. Whatever his intentions had become.
And that's the reason Zane, Helena, and I betrayed him. Come on, do you really want to tell us you didn't see that before? The tomes were all about power.
I knew it was about power. But Asamo always told us that he would use that power for the greater good. And it's not that far off. I mean, can't you imagine? With the power of the tomes, we could have united the world. Even made it a better one. No more persecution of the deviant. No more wars. No more suffering.
You mean an aristocracy, with a couple of mages playing God?
Hey, there you go.
There's always someone
Nice to see
playing
you.
God. And honestly, don't you think the world would have been a better place if there were gods who actually cared? Who involved themselves in politics? I do.
That's an interesting prospect. Ah, that's a Homer emoji. I was like, what is that one? The one where he dissolves himself into some bush. How did you become a shapeshifter? About orcish culture.
What's it like to change form? I've been wondering about that since I met you.
I can imagine. It's exhilarating and strange at the same time. If it taught me one thing, then it's how foolish it is to put the mind above every other aspect of the body. Many people do that, especially scholars or mages.
What do you mean?
Because the shape of our flesh is so much more than just a shell. It defines us. When I take on the form of a wolf, for example, this wolf isn't just me with fangs and paws. It's a different version of myself.
A different version?
Yes. You can understand if you haven't been there. But I guess you could say that when I'm taking on a creature's form, a part of my mind gets infused with that creature's essence. The thirst for the hunt. Thinking as part of a pack, just to name the most obvious aspects. They meld with my mind. When I was young and first started shifting, the creature always dominated. It was like a feverish dream, and I had almost no control over my actions. With time, it got better.
Interesting. What's good? Well, I mean, I took a day off tomorrow, so...
Did you ever completely lose control
that's
when
good.
you were in another form?
In the beginning, yes. But the Elder always made sure I was in a controlled environment when I did my first transformations.
Okay.
How do you learn a new form?
That's complicated. First, you have to understand that creature. Observe it. Live with it if possible. That can take months, years, sometimes decades.
Bro is left with bears
Then there's
and
what we
wolves?
shamans call the first joining. You have to visualize your shift.
How does that work?
I can't explain it. It's like your first bloodshed. It can't be explained, only experienced.
So in theory, could you transform into anything? Even, say, a wyvern, a dragon?
In theory, yes. In practice, there's no known shapeshifter who has ever done that. Save for old orcish legends, maybe.
Why not?
First off, there aren't many dragons around to study. And even if there were, you aren't likely to survive it. Secondly, transforming into something that enormous, it can be lethal. Our minds, our essence just isn't fit to govern such a massive body. Only some years ago, there was talk of an Ash Reaver shifter who had attempted to morph into a troll. He succeeded, but his heart, the troll's heart, stopped before he could take a single step. So you see why most shifters aren't that eager to experiment.
God damn.
Wow, that's definitely interesting. Thanks for taking the time to explain.
Sure.
Alright.
Back in Bar Gagor, you told me that you think the orc should strive to be more. What do you mean by that? Do you consider your culture to be, well, inferior?
Inferior? No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm glad to be a fire wielder, and not a human or an elf.
Why?
Because not so unlike the Shapers, your culture is bigoted, strange. You like to tell yourselves you're more than the animals you slaughter for food. You call yourselves civilized. But in the end, you look for the struggle just as anything and anyone else does. But of course you don't admit to it. You want to be better than that. And the result are lies, intrigue, wars, and assassinations. Their culture is so bizarre that it's almost amusing.
I guess in a way it's true.
Well, you have a point.
I know. So no, I
I
don't
know.
consider our culture to be inferior. But we've gone astray. Fools such as Krell was one. They're the reason your race looks down on us. If Zakrak had wanted us to be ever-fighting, ravaging brutes, he wouldn't have given us minds to begin with. Every brawl, every battle, every war has to have a purpose. It isn't something done for pleasure. Yes, it can be enjoyed. But at its core, it is ritual. The most basic one of nature.
In other words, violence and war are good and necessary, but only within measure?
Yes, and it should be learned from. That's where most orcs disagree. They claim to value wisdom, but when asked to choose between words and a club, they always choose the club.
Lots of
And as
people
you
love
see,
clubbing,
this
you
is
know?
why our culture has stagnated. In its current state, there will never be an orc empire, a great tribe, or the earth-shaking horde Zarek envisioned.
So what you want is to lead your people to a better future.
You make it sound so dramatic. For now, the Fire Wielders are a good start. And by helping you, they will hopefully see that diplomacy and strength don't always contradict each other. After that, we shall see.
Alright. Don't you think a life without violence is possible? You always... Alright, sure, let's just do it, I mean...
Don't you think a world without violence is possible?
No,
Why? Isn't that what we should all aspire to?
we should aspire to a lot of things. But tell me, Tahar, this world has existed for millennia. And has there ever been peace? Lasting peace?
I think we had a few days of peace as a mankind, but this isn't mankind, so...
No.
Exactly. And you don't think there's a reason for this? As I said, our very existence is based on conflict. Finding food, not freezing to death. Living means to struggle. Your people, with your warm clothes and banquets, try all in your power to forget that fact. But you can't, because ultimately, there's as much thirst for struggle in you as in an orc. What we orcs believe is that we should embrace it, that we should just face the truth, even if it's ugly. That the ways of nature can't be changed by its creation. It's like fighting the tides.
So what? Do we just kill each other whenever we feel like it?
No. What we need is a way to channel our urges. Ceremonial battles, arenas. A society that is centered around survival and strength, and gains, rather than loses stability from it. Because if we simply suppress these urges, such as humans, the elves, and the dwarves do, they will at one point only erupt even more violently.
I mean, does it matter?
I disagree. The day we stop striving for peace is the day we give up.
I knew you were gonna say that, but I'm not gonna argue with you, Tahar. It isn't what I'm here for. Anyway, where were we?
Good point. Anyway, did you always have these ambitions?
Did you always have these ambitions?
No.
Then where did they come from?
None of your business, Tahar. Sorry.
All right.
Sure. Thanks,
Well,
man.
Thanks for explaining.
Sure.
How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was chosen.
It looks like...
How does that work?
Complicated. Are you sure you want to hear the whole story? Time isn't exactly on our side.
The more I know, the better.
It isn't, but the more I know about your abilities, the better. You're fighting for me, after all.
We're not fighting for you, Tahar. We are fighting alongside each other. That's a big difference.
Alongside, then.
Good. Let's make it short then. Shapeshifting is a gift of Zarek. One that only the best of his shamans are granted.
And how does one become a shaman?
He has to be chosen by a tribe's chieftain. You see, magical talent is a lot rarer among orcs than it is among humans or elves. In my tribe, there was only me and Rain. We both discovered our talent by chance. I, when I was 9, and put out a fire that had broken out in my family's hut. Everybody was asleep, even the damn fool that had been tasked to stand guard. When I woke up, the entire room was in flames.
So it was your magic that woke you?
No, I needed to take a piss.
Makes sense. What happened then?
I panicked and started screaming, as every child would have. However, the only thing that did was make me inhale the fumes even quicker. My vision blurred and I lost consciousness. When I woke up again, I was on a bed of hay in the village shaman's tent, and everybody was staring at me, as if I was Zarek incarnate. I asked what happened and they told me. Just when I had lost consciousness, it had started to rain. Not just a little. It was a full-fledged storm, a deluge from the skies. With not even a minute, all the tents in the village had been flooded. The fire wasn't extinguished right away, but was quickly put out by the other orcs that had been awoken by the storm.
Alright.
That's impressive.
Well, it was also my last successful weather ritual. If it hadn't been, Bargagor would be all meadows and forests by now. According to my brothers, I had an orange shimmer in my eyes, and was muttering strange words when they took me to the shaman. She told me that was a clear sign that I was gifted, and that I had fire in my blood, as my tribe likes to say. Of course, it changed my life entirely. All of a sudden, I was my Cal's pride. It was strange, not just for me, but also for my kin.
Alright, you mentioned somebody named Rain. How did your family take it?
Who trained you? The healer?
Yes, but only about her craft. Primitive ghost callings, alchemy, medicine. I learned my magic from an elder who lived in a tiny shack a 15-mile march from our village. I woke up every day before dawn, walked for 2 hours, served him, and received my lessons.
Basically,
Then
this you
returned
kind of
to my
style.
Cal shortly before midnight. It was hard, yes, but it was insightful. Those long walks in the darkness, the solitude at the foot of the mountain where his shack was, they shaped me.
Alright.
Interesting. And who is this Rain you mentioned earlier?
Did I? Well, that's complicated. I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Alright, let's go. I wonder if these things change if we, let's just say do it differently. Like, what if maybe he opened up and, like, because Isgrim's got this ability, right? But, like, none of you guys have it. Which is probably because I'm a shitty leader. I don't know. Now we're gonna find out. Alright, I guess we need to go and journey on. How much coin do I have left? 20k. But I don't think I need it right now. There isn't that much stuff I want. This cannot be the end of the game, but still. Isgrim's plan worked. By joining your mind to the collective subconscious of the Shapers, you were able to locate the origin of the Song of the White, the marshlands, also known as the Eye, where your father had a secret laboratory. Main quest, Blood of My Blood. I guess I'm not sure though. He never talks to me as well as this guy. I wonder if it depends on how many journeys we've had together or something. Does it matter?
Isgrim's plan worked. By joining your mind to the collective subconscious of the Shapers, you were able to locate the origin of the Song of the White. The marshlands, also known as the Eye, where your father had a secret laboratory. It seems that Rondar the King was right. One way or another, your family is connected to the Bloodburn. Time to unravel the mystery.
Oh.
Tahar, there you are.
Bertrand?
That's my name. The Harbinger sent me to welcome you.
What about Iskander? I thought you'd still be there.
I was, until recently. But that's a long story. We can talk about it later if you want. First, we need to discuss the reason you're here. There's good news and there's bad news. Let me make this short. Sentenza, General Noria, caught wind of our endeavor. He knows we are headed for the Eye.
That's bad. What's the good news?
He wasn't sure of it, so he only came with a small division of soldiers. Still, the fortress is heavily guarded, so we will need more troops to storm it.
Damn it. We left our forces in Mullendir.
I know. There was no way you could have known this would turn into a full-fledged battle. But there's no time to turn back now, and we have to come up with a plan. The Harbinger himself will join you at the fortress, together with some Lightbringers.
Huh. Whoa.
Lightbringers? So the Purity has actual soldiers now?
That isn't news, is it? They always had
Yeah.
the Bane.
What? No, the Bane doesn't belong to the Purity. They believe they do, but the Harbinger has clearly renounced any affiliation with them.
You really believe that? For the Harbinger's right hand, you definitely don't know a lot.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to believe, go ahead. Regarding your question, Tahar, a lot has happened since your escape from Greykeep. More and more people have started to see the light. And it is not just townsfolk and farmers anymore, but also soldiers. They all wish to fight for Aeonir's return, and we guide them.
God, this sounds really fucking scary.
Well, I just hope you know what you're doing.
We do, trust me.
Alright.
And how will he do that? If Sentenza has scouts all over the marshlands, he'll see the Purity's army coming from miles away.
That's where you come in. There's a godstone on the mountain of the old castle where your father's laboratory was, and where Sentenza has made his stand. If you kindle it for us, the Harbinger can use his rune to teleport himself and his armies right there.
Huh. That could work.
It will. Aeonir is guiding us to Har. Don't ever forget that. I'll wait here to make sure Sentenza's reinforcements don't take us by surprise if they get here before all this is done with.
I really don't feel good about this.
I still don't understand how Sentenza got wind of this.
I don't know. He is the spy master after all, so I guess it's just one of his many ears who told him.
Someone in my camp, maybe?
Can you tell me anything about the marsh?
Well, I take it you're not interested in the folk tales about House Waite's descent into madness, so... No, not really. The only thing you should watch out for are undead. There's quite a lot of them around.
Of course. The Bloodburn.
What do you mean?
The Bloodburn. I don't know how to explain it, but corpses can be affected too. It awakes them.
Oh, that's eerie. Well, but I guess it explains a lot. The swamp has taken hundreds of lives over the years, and if that castle is where the Bloodburn originates from, then, well, you understand.
Right.
Bertrand, there's something I'd like to know. What do you make of all this? Do you really think my father is responsible for the Bloodburn?
Well, he must be connected to it somehow. Aeonir himself told the Harbinger this, didn't he? As to why and how, I guess we'll find out.
Once we've secured the Godstone, what then?
The Harbinger will know, but I assume we will storm the place. Once we're on the island, it should be an easy fight.
Shouldn't we try to reason with Sentenza first?
Probably
No,
possible.
I don't think that's wise. Sentenza hates you, and he hates the Purity too. He has been trying to hunt you down since you escaped the keep. We cannot take that risk.
Right.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You will. Aeonir's blessings to Har. And stay safe. I'll be here if you need me.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna end well either way. I wonder if there's a better way to approach this, but we have to finish it now that we started the scenario, so... Holy fuck, that's a lot of undead. Wait, where are you fighting? What is this side quest thing? Wait, no, we don't need that.
I'm injured.
Yeah, I can see that. I can also see that my zombies are not keeping up at all. Champion? What? Hey there, mercs.
Look at that. More Nortander folks. No, I still haven't seen that man.
What are you talking about?
Oh, so you're not with the Royal Army. Thank the Guardians. I was getting sick of their questioning. They're looking for someone, a traitor, apparently. Which leads me to the question, who are you if you're not with them?
Just a traveler.
The mysterious traveler. I see.
And who are you?
Me? Just a lost soul on the search for meaning. Just as my men.
Right.
What's the story behind that castle? The Eye?
You don't know?
Well, I've heard the rumors. House Waite, their descent into madness.
And that's about it. Some 100 years ago, Parzival Waite, the head of the family who once lived in that lovely ruin on the island, contracted some disease and went completely and utterly bonkers.
How?
Well, he started seeing things, had those dreams of a white city, and said that something is coming to devour the world and that he has to stop it. At first, his wench, they didn't have heirs yet, and rumor had it she was barren, tried to help him, but eventually she lost her mind too. They started putting up crosses everywhere to keep that something from coming, starved themselves, and eventually started sacrificing their servants to the renegade gods to ask them for help. The story got out, and the villagers, at that time there were more, stormed the castle and hanged both him and his wife. End of story.
There is something strange about these
Could
swamps,
it be
though. As if the fabric between the worlds is thinner somehow. Weaker.
If you say so, milady.
You know what? I feel like maybe our father was actually trying to, I don't know, seal something super evil there, and we were not allowed so that we don't lose our minds. I don't know.
So there's really no one living in
Was
the
that guy
marsh
playing
anymore?
Darkest Dungeon?
Hardly. There's a small village to the east, Batham or something like that. But I wouldn't advise you to go there. At least not as long as this storm's going on. All that bloody rain has turned the roads into damn death traps.
How so?
You're joking, right? You're in a damn swamp here, friend. One false step and you'll end up as a mummified corpse on the bottom of these ponds.
Well, I guess all those weapons help with that search.
Well, what did you think they're for? Jokes aside, we're mercenaries. But with all that shit that's been going on, we're not so keen to get ourselves involved in another war anymore, no matter the pay. So we just went for a long hike into the blue, and this lovely place is where we ended up. It may look hostile, but the wilderness has plenty of fish to catch and plants to eat, so it's actually not that bad.
If you're sellswords, can we hire you?
What for?
Damn it.
I can't tell you.
Then I can't help you.
Yeah.
We want to storm the fortress.
Do you? That's ambitious. I better not ask for the reason, right?
No.
All right. We'll help you if the pay is right.
5K. Oh, these guys are tough, but like damage support. No, I feel like we're fine
On
though.
second thought, never mind.
Be my guest. We'll be here if...
All right, I guess. I mean, I can easily afford 5K.
More of them.
We
This
could
place
have
is
done it a
bloody
lot
graveyard.
faster though with those guys. Yeah. Light the godstone of the castle. How far can we go?
No, there's no getting through here.
Huh, alright. Revitalizing necklace. Not bad. My stuff is still better though.
The bridge is broken. Must have been the storm.
This place is in shambles.
Walking corpse. Take me down.
Do the ground pound. That's a nice upgrade. Oh. We kind of keep killing our own men, but like, at this point, does it even matter? It's also very easy to miss anything here, really. Human iron mine. Alright. Mostly what...
I don't think we should go there. The storm's completely soaked the ground. It would be too dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
How the hell are you still? Ah, it's the undead.
You'll regret this.
Need.
Alright, is there anything else?
This is it. Huh. Strange that Sentenza hasn't reacted by now. He must have heard the fighting.
Yeah.
Maybe the storm drowned the noise? It's possible.
But not likely.
I don't know, this whole thing stinks trap. And I'm not even sure which trap is that. Who set that one up, I wonder?
Don't move!
Yeah, that's too easy. Something is weird.
That's the
Alright,
godstone
man.
Bertrand was talking about. Let's light it.
Harbinger.
Carpal.
Alright.
Good work, Tahar. The All-Father clearly smiles on us. So, this is where you believe the Bloodburn comes from. Interesting.
When Aenir told me the pariah's blood was involved, I didn't take it so literally. Time to end it.
First of all, we need to get through the gate. Why hasn't General Noria reacted yet? Even if he did not notice the fighting, he must have seen this teleport.
Because he wants to be the one who ends it.
How do you know?
Because I know men of his kind. He's proud and consumed by his hatred. And he wants to be the one to take you down and me right along with you.
But the Purity is under the Lord Marshal's protection. He can't just kill you.
Well, both Lord Marshal Arendir and the General know by now that I helped you. And even though the evidence wasn't enough to officially sentence me, it will be the moment I show up with you at my side. I knew it would come to this, Tahar. The only reason the Lord Marshal was willing to cooperate with the Purity for so long was because we had the people behind us. We were always a thorn in their sides. And this, me helping a deserter of the crown, is just what they need to take me down.
Then you're taking quite a risk being here.
I'm not. I've told you before. All that is happening according to Aenir's plan. Just have a little faith, Tahar.
But the Purity is under the Lord Marshal's protection. He can't just kill you.
Wait, we had that
You're
before.
taking...
I'm not.
Huh. And what now? How do we get past the gate?
Let me take care of it.
What?
General Naria.
That was fast.
General Naria! Are you ready?
Aren't we walking into a trap?
A battle, but not a trap. Just trust me.
How powerful is this guy? Wait, one sec. Just one sec.
Iskrim's plan worked.
This should have fixed
By
the
joining
issue.
your mind to the collective subconscious of the Shapers, you were able to locate the origin of the Song of the...
Maybe not. Oh well. I can still play like this. Alright, let's go.
Walking right into the lion's den. This has to be by far the most foolish thing I've ever done.
Just trust the Harbinger. He knows what he is doing.
I feel this is so weird. Like... What if he's gonna be like, here, I brought the traders. Now let's claim the area. Like, I don't know. This can go so many ways.
There he is.
This is so weird. Okay, shit is definitely weird. What the fuck? Letter to Alot Eskanda. Oh, what? Why would there be a letter here? The man wasn't gonna quick death. You wonder who did this? Bandits? I can also kind of run. Right now. Can I not? Bro must be like, hey, don't you want to talk to me? Well-honed grain sword. Damn it, the issue is still not fixed. Oh well. Who cares? Search this. I currently cannot travel to the eye. Is someone's laboratory. So, okay, Peculiar. Alright, let's try that.
So this is how it ends.
It is.
You're such a disappointment, Tahar. Everybody told me we should have executed you, but I refused to listen.
I don't think we can convince him, though.
We know where the bloodburn comes from, Sentenza. It's this castle. If you kill me,
Why
we
am
might
I
never
the one
stop
doing
it.
the talking?
Why? What can you do that we, the Royal Army, can't? But thank you for the information. I had been wondering what the fabled Rondar Lacane and the prodigal corporal wanted in this marsh. Now I know.
You couldn't stop the bloodburn even if you killed us. It's not how Aenir wills it.
Well, we'll see about that.
What if this Aeonir is actually like an alien who wants to destroy this world, and the visions he gave Lacane are actually like absolutely not good for us, right? What if there's like so many ways this can play out?
These people in Leonon were innocent. How often do you want me to tell you?
You didn't know! All you had was the word of some elven traitor, yet you risked the life of an entire city for it. Believe me, of all the atrocities I've seen in war, almost all of them are caused by people believing they are doing the right thing. Because that's all it was. You didn't want to save those villagers because you thought they were innocent. You did it because you wanted to be the savior. Vanity. That's what it was all about. And I get it. Part of this is on me. I thought I succeeded in making you a warrior, a servant of the crown, but I failed, and I didn't even see it. You're just like your father.
By the light, General! We both want the same thing. To end the bloodburn? Shouldn't we be helping each other instead?
You're as bad as them, Corporal. Enslaving yourself to this madman rather than facing death like a soldier. You're just a coward.
That's not...
Don't, Bertrand. It's pointless.
Honestly, I mean, he has a point. Thing is, I suppose there's only going to be blood now, but hey, maybe we can still, you know...
There needs to be another way.
No.
Yeah, there isn't.
Men, you know what to do.
Alright. You literally let us in. For a fair and square fight. Really? It is almost mind-blowing, really. Holy shit, these guys are not ready for this. This is weird. I don't know, it doesn't look like Sentenza can handle anything. He's like all alone already.
You really think it'll be that easy?
I mean, sort of it is.
Traitor!
Sorry about this, bro. But you like... you're like...
This is wrong.
Oh, I told you so. I told you this is weird.
I'm sorry it had to come to this, Tahar.
It was his choice.
It was. Now let us end this. Whatever causes the bloodburn is right below our feet. And maybe even some more answers to the questions you've been asking yourself all along the way.
Tell me, given that we find and cure the bloodburn down there, what then?
Then we are one step closer to the return.
Right. Yeah, you know what? I do feel like he's like a conscious or unconscious demon worshipper or something like that.
What kind of answers?
Well, maybe there was more to your father than you thought.
Oh man, this is too ominous. I see where this is going. My father was actually trying to stop the super demon invasion. Or something like that.
I'm ready.
Good. You lead the way. Bertrand, you secure the fortress. I doubt there will be Nortender reinforcements soon, but we need to be sure.
Of course. Good luck to you, my friend. My prayers are with you.
I don't know, this feels very, ominous. Anyway, respite. Does she need new... I don't think she needs it. Apply armor to yourself. Well then, gentlemen, let's go. Bro is dead, huh?
As you descend the dank stairway of Castle Waite, a memory flickers across your mind. Your father, standing over your cradle, eyeing you with a mixture of affection, indecision, and disgust, almost like an archaeologist looking at a strange discovery. The memory disappears as soon as you and your companions reach the bottom of the stairs. Your father's sanctuary, as if touched by skeletal hands. A cold manifests on your shoulders, slithering, creeping, crawling slowly towards your chest.
Yeah, this some kind of big twist is coming.
So this is it. Intriguing.
This place is definitely where the strange magical signature of the marshland comes from.
But what causes it?
We will find out soon enough.
Alright, that's the way we came in, right? So we're gonna have to rotate the camera, I guess. I mean, listen to it. This cannot be just your peaceful reveal, you know? This is like exploring Orochimaru's den or something.
Walking corpses. Take them
How
down.
the fuck did you get in here? Anyway, just do some casual punching, I guess. Didn't we have like a really cool light arrow or something? That reminds me, I kind of forgot to check the
I'm dead.
We forgot to check the previous areas for any additional secrets, like the one we discovered yesterday, which is like this extremely good armor. What is this?
Tiara's breath. What was that?
It looks human.
No, these aren't human. They don't have and never had any essence.
What are you implying?
That they've been created somehow. Didn't you tell us about this nightmare you've had since you were a child, Tahar? The one in which you saw these bizarre constructs.
Of course. These are the things from my dream.
That's interesting. To say the least.
I'm just, like, this guy being here is so sus. This is so sus.
More. Bloody graveyard.
Oh, that's like a different different branch.
Walking cool.
Really? That's it? There's nothing here? Just a keystone? That's weird. I mean, look at this. What the shit is this?
Another spectre.
What do you mean another spectre? What the fuck is that? Siphoned Annihilator? What?
You'll regret this.
What the shit is this? Spectral abominations. What the hell?
Blazes, do you see that?
It walked.
It talked.
Do you understand me? What happened here?
And I understand the language. The others are like, what the fuck?
It seems to understand us, at least a little.
Or more like me?
What are you? Did Isamo create you?
Isamo create?
Do you know anything about the Bloodburn?
That doesn't help a lot.
I think we're wasting our time here. Let's push on.
We should kill it.
What?
This entire place. It's a blasphemy. Only the All-Father should have the power to shape life like that. And we should free this thing from its suffering.
What? In case you haven't noticed, this thing, it's a miracle. A semi-sentient being created by human hands. If anything, we should study it once all this is over.
No, I know where this is going. Fuck.
We will not kill this thing. It's harmless.
All right. Then do as you wish.
Wow, it's a good thing he didn't oppose us here. Is it though? What the fuck was he doing here? Spectral abomination. How come all of a sudden I know what these are? Like, what are these, like perfectly normal creatures?
More of them. How many did he create?
Blasphemy. No human should have the power to shape life like this.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Wait. Convenient switches, convenience. What is this?
So, Lacane, you foresaw all this? In your vision?
Not this. But I knew that the pariah was the key to the Bloodburn. I had no idea it would be Isamo Tahar's child, and I didn't know about this place. Otherwise, we would have come here earlier.
Ah, damn it. We don't have the... okay, I'll figure that out later. Woven skull padding. Wait, so... I still feel like this could be the redemption arc of our father, actually, but... like... These things might not even be...
Abominations.
Abominations. How come we meet this thing for the first time and nobody's like, what the fuck is that? How come everyone's like perfectly fine with fighting this creature? Good thing I deal a lot of damage. Do I though? Why does it always have to be me who picks this shit up? God, this place is a labyrinth.
An abomination. Kill it.
What the fuck are these creatures? Wait, this doesn't look good. Can you turn? Do you mind turning around? Thank you.
Control.
What is it doing?
Control.
We only got this essence previously from some really tough enemies, mostly demonic, so like I still feel like there's a connection here. Also, my god, is this place big.
I'm dead.
Archers. No, this is nothing. This is easy. Just do the usual rotation. Wait. Do not rush this. Siphonation. Okay. 하이로건도 사이폰도. Maybe I should learn what it does and allow it to finish casting at least once. I wouldn't know the answer to this. Alright, what do we got here?
Hold on a moment. What's that? Shards?
What about them?
These look... Huh. They look quite similar to the rune you gave us, Sir Lacane.
So your father was experimenting with Aenir's and Shaper magic too, Tahar. Not surprising, is it?
Why do I feel like this is our father's redemption arc? The body still looks fresh. It must have been brought here shortly before the end of the wars, or somehow preserved. What? Years old does not emit a stench of death. So what, like, immoral army, basically. I don't think we should access the portal right now. The Shapers, book summarizing the downfall of the Shaper Empire. I forgot to read this. I obtained this letter with great difficulty. Bribes and trespassing the least of my crimes. My cohorts should see this letter destroyed in a misguided attempt to curry favor with the crown. Historical accuracy is more important than short-term popularity, so here it is in full, part of my draft treatise on the causes and background of the Mage Wars, Sakazak of the Creators Guild. My dear cousin, wit has trickled through the vines. You know how the servants are, that you are planning to ally with the rebel mage Isamo Tahar. That you sympathize with the plight of the mages is well known, but Tiara's breath, you must put these rumors to rest. There are whispers of war, and as bristling as those rumors may be, they must be nipped in the bud. Perhaps more concerning is the possibility that you already know this and continue to let these rumors fester. If that is the case, I must urge you, cousin, to change course in your actions. The rebel mages are not a cause worth risking our entire noble house on. I know you, Aloy. We played together as children, and oft you confided with me in me with the burdens of leading our house. Time has quieted this bond, but I still know you. You see this rebellion as a changing tide, a storm in which the roads could be upended. I must remind you that all of House Iskander is bound to your decisions. Conspiring against the crown, how shocked I am to write these words, will spell doom upon us all. Yet perhaps the years have dulled my perception. I pray to Tiara this is so. House Iskander is strong with you as our leader. Forgive me if I have overstepped my bounds. All my love, Leandora Iskander. My name's Leandora. Alright. Probably nobody's ever gonna get the reference. Maybe not even AI. So, where are we right now?
More of them.
Okay, there's kind of a lot of fighting here. I'm trying my best not to miss the... Fuck. No. Oh, okay. I'm trying my best not to miss any secrets like we did with the invisible wall that had a bunch of stuff. An orcish earth totem emits heat. Why would...
Another specter.
Alright, we're getting a lot of these rather same-ish fights. What is that spell? What the fuck is that? The sound is absolutely abysmal. It makes something shiver inside my goddamn ass. Alright. There's another one. What the fuck? What is this? Onsen? Onsen for the dead?
Tiara's breath.
What is this?
I suppose this is where he molded those bodies.
And this is just why humans should not meddle with such things. All this power, it corrupts us.
Alright, not that I don't understand the argument, it's just that I still need the shortcut. I mean, This is gonna be my thumbnail, I think, so... Let me just find the right angle. I'm gonna try this first, and then... maybe something like this. Wait, the thing is still alive? Holy fuck. Wow. Alright, so most of the hidden stuff is blood of my blood. Helena? Helena. Is that my mother? Wait, we're not gonna talk to her right now. Can we quickly teleport? Helena. Wasn't that the name of the lady that we heard in our vision? I'm dead now. Let's just assume that there's nothing there. What about this bubble thing? What is this? A statue of Kazira, the Empyrean god of flesh, whose existence is denied by the guardian priests. Because of this, many eyes follow your movement. I guess that's it. There's nothing else, right? We can just go and talk to her mother? Or maybe interact with this bubble? Come on, man. The ghost does not seem to take notice. Her eyes, dull and dead, seem to stare right through you.
Why? That's impossible.
Do you know this
gun
thing?
It looks like someone I knew. Back from when I was still fighting for my father.
So she was a rebel.
She defied my father, same as I. That's why he killed her.
And then he put her here?
She is a revenant now. In other words, we should be careful.
Of course. A ghost seeking closure.
I've seen my share of undead, but this is new. What exactly is that? A revenant?
Like LeCain said, when a person dies with an unfulfilled desire, a scourge, that person may return to the world as a revenant, with the purpose of finding closure. It's a magical phenomenon.
Huh. She doesn't seem to be aware of us.
And no, it isn't. Revenants are guided by raw emotion and magical auras, rather than sight, touch, or hearing.
Okay.
If a revenant is a ghost seeking closure, she's here for Isamo, for revenge.
Probably. I think we...
Isamo?
By the light.
You took me, Tahar. You took me. You took Zane. You took your own child. But it's over now. I found you.
I believe it thinks you are Isamo. This isn't good.
This is really not good. So we do fighting. Alright.
No!
This is like killing my own mother, basically. This is really not look.
Remember, I am not Isamo.
This is pointless. She doesn't listen.
What if we just run away? Can we run away? We cannot run. We have to kill her. Oh fuck, I don't want to kill my mom, but I guess I don't have a choice. This game makes me feel so sad about so many things.
She's dead.
She has been for a long time, Tahar. I don't know what she meant to you, but this creature wasn't your friend.
I don't understand why she thought I was him.
It doesn't mean anything. A Revenant's mind, if you can call it that, doesn't work like ours. It only reacts to raw emotions and auras. She must have seen the semblance between yours and your father's.
Okay.
Will she come back? As another Revenant?
Revenants only return once. If not, this world would be haunted by thousands
Yeah.
of them. She's with the light now.
Let's just move on.
This is all rather curious. What about the portal area we found?
Books, books, books. Did my father read all these?
Unlikely.
Mysterious tome written in language you understand. 2 pages have been torn out. And I put those pages in. Now what? Oh, we get a treasure? Ring of the Mystics. Holy fuck. What? Holy fuck. The ring belonging to the ancient mystics of the Shaper Island. The magic that surrounds it is unlike anything conjured up by the mages of Fiara. The ring enhances all the magical skills of the wearer, including spell power, will, and focus.
That looks useful.
That looks beyond. That looks fucking broken. I mean, I didn't even have a ring. Now I can. No, I mean that one. Wait, where's the ring though? I don't get it. Where's the ring? Oh right, they took my pages. Right. Alright. That was a cool discovery. You make out the silhouette of countless books behind the cabinet's glass. Sure. The Battle of Stone Bay. What? Oh, I had that one. Oh, it's where they did like a stage of combat or something against some... like a small fleet. Repelled a huge army or something. Fire golem. Bunch of cores. Right. I already know my father is hardcore, so we can skip this part. I can't take a look inside, so... we can also move to this, whatever this is. What if I check out the portal, though? While I still remember. Who would have thought there's like a super broken ring? I imagine those pages could be important. And thing is, I kind of... I no longer have those, and I did read those. But it all seemed to me like... a portal. You remember these. Your father used them to quickly traverse through Northander. It seems inactive. Huh. Okay.
I don't understand why my father never told me.
Well, from what you've told me, you're a
I mean, I already have a hypothesis.
Close, right? I'm not surprised there was more to
He was
him
trying to
if he
stop something really extremely powerful. And that's what made him power hungry and desperate. And this guy, I don't know, what, or maybe his teachings, directly or indirectly, has been brainwashed by the powers that be, or that were, or that, I don't know. Nice blocking, holy fuck, I didn't expect you to block that.
Damn it! I need help.
Wait, what the hell? It's also hitting me.
Need control.
We almost died to this thing. Holy shit. Right, so let me zoom out so I get a better picture, and... But that's it. Well, he's had a knack for dragon bone collection. That's something.
Do you hear that?
The Song of the White.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the song.
But it's clearer. It seems to be coming from down that hallway.
Then we know where we have to go.
No, do not restart. Oh my god, that was a close one. This guy doesn't look happy. Is it the god we just heard, like Gazadl or Guzadl or something?
The song. It has stopped.
Indeed. Incredible. All this energy. I've never felt anything like it.
Neither have I. Whatever's behind that door, it's the key to this dungeon secret.
Huh. Any thoughts? We have no idea what to expect, so we should stay closely together.
No.
I'm sorry.
Whatever is in there, you, the pariah, needs to face it alone. It's what I saw in the vision, and thus, it's Aenir's will.
Isn't this exactly what we should not do? Split up?
It doesn't matter. It's the Allfather's will, and we will obey.
Fuck, Lacane, as much as I kind of respect you in a way, and the fact that you are this way, I still feel like I would love to show some respect for you, bro, but like... Alright, just this time. Just this once.
I don't like this, but alright.
Have you lost your mind? No way you're going in there alone.
What do you want me to do? There's purity priests all over the fortress. If this is what he wants, we'll do it.
Wise words.
Alright. Then let's get this over with. Just stay put. I'll be back.
I wonder if they actually go with me if I choose otherwise.
No turning back now.
Why do I have to do this alone? I don't know. This feels like the guy is playing me, though. It's,
Tiara's breath.
Bruh, stop. I chose poorly. Maybe.
My child. Finally.
What is this? Who are you?
Your mother. I'm your mother.
Wait. You?
That's why our father
Say
looked at
that
us
again?
with some kind of disgust.
I'm your mother. You are the blood of my blood. My child. My son. And you finally come. You've come to save me.
I don't understand.
I'm your mother. The quiet man, Isamo. He molded you from my blood. And after all this time, you finally heard me.
We're like a homunculus?
Please, child, sit down. I believe we have a lot to talk about. You are silent.
Yes.
Oh, so we don't get a...
I'm sorry. All this, it's a lot to take in.
We don't get to...
I feel the same way. All those years I've spent in this slumber, only to wake up and be experimented upon by your father. To be given a child in some grotesque, unholy ritual.
Holy shit.
I still wonder if this is really happening. Or maybe just a strange dream.
I'm afraid it isn't.
Okay, so she's a living shaper. Okay, I get all the answers basically reading the... What happened when I touched the altar? Why did Isamo... Did you call Isamo the quiet man? So you have been trapped down here since my father woke you? How is it possible to understand you? Nah, I mean, it's obvious because we interfaced with the thing.
Why is it that you call Isamo the quiet man?
Well, I did not know his true name until years after my awakening. And before that, he hardly spoke. So this is what my mind always called him.
Looks like there's no redemption arc this time. Unless...
So, you've been in this stasis until I came here, and I somehow set you free?
I was awake, but at the same time I wasn't. Whatever the quiet man did after he woke me, it left me in this haze. I didn't see, I couldn't move, but I could hear, and I could feel.
That must have been horrible.
It was, and there were times where I just wished that he would finally end it.
Okay.
Why can I understand you? We don't speak the same tongue, do we?
We don't know. But you joined your spirit to the Nexus, didn't you? Our minds are connected. Thus, I can hear you, and you can hear me.
I still can't believe you're a Shaper.
Shaper. That's how the Quiet Man called me too. We called ourselves the Zarlunthep.
I know, but how is it possible that you're still alive? I thought you were extinct.
Yes, so it seems. I was unaware of this until the Quiet Man told me.
But how did your people die?
She must hate us so fucking much.
I do not know how my people died. Believe me, child, I have spent a long time wondering. As for your second question, it is a long story. I was one of the Ulas caste, the scientists, the scholars, the priests, and like many other Zarlunthep at that time, I was taken by the Scourge.
The Scourge?
A disease. It had been ravaging through our empire for over a decade at that time. It ate us up from the inside.
So it is basically the answer, huh?
Most scholars who studied your people firmly believed that the Shapers had cured the world of all diseases.
Then they are wrong. We had found cures for many of them, yes. But even these were often only for the Ulas and the Zavas, the ruling castes. And there was no cure for the Scourge.
But you survived. How?
Through a ritual, an experiment. The idea was to freeze my body until a cure would be found. Looking back, I wonder why I was so eager to keep living. I was just a power-hungry woman who had no one to mourn her death. By the face of time, it's strange to tell you this. Millennia have passed, but some of the memories are still so lively, so real.
Alright, that's a stupid question, but sure.
So you were a mage?
A member of the priest caste, yes. But this is not the time to share memories. Once we are free from this place, we will have all the time in the world to talk. And we will talk. There are so many things I need to know. About this world, about you.
How old were you when the Scourge infected you?
90 years. Half my lifespan was already gone.
Then the experiment worked?
So it seems. Only that when I woke up, I was here, bound to that altar, looking into the quiet man's eyes. Our minds do not seem to be so different. So I believe you can imagine how I felt. It was terrifying, like a nightmare.
That is, yeah.
Never stop.
Super traumatizing, like, holy fuck. You said that my father created me, how's that possible? Yeah, that's another really interesting part.
What exactly happened when I touched your hand earlier? How did I wake you?
You don't know.
How should I?
Yes, how should you? I am sorry, child. For some reason, I continue to expect you to know all those things I would have taught you if things had been different. You see, a Shaper does not always have that connection to the essence the Quiet Man was looking for. When they come of age, there is an event called the melding. The child, guided by her creators, unlocks the potential slumbering within. Your father, he did not know this, which is why you could never give him what he wanted.
So this is what happened? You performed this ritual on me?
It's less of a ritual, but something that happens with age. It would have happened far earlier if we had not been separated. But yes, by taking my hand, we melded, and the energy that was set free also lifted my curse. Or at least parts of it. I am still unable to move.
But what does that mean? That I can now access the essence?
No, the melding only provides the child with a key. Finding the door is a lifelong quest. But yes, deep down inside you have unlocked something. A potential for the enormous power Isamu had been looking for.
You said that my father created me. What is that supposed to mean?
I am not sure if I can even give you an answer to that. But I will try to explain. See, my child, the Quiet Man, Isamu, I do not think he ever considered me a living being. What he saw me as was a tool to the essence.
The essence?
The source of all magic. Your father's race, they are only able to access a glimpse, a twinkle from an endless sea. We, the Zalon were different. We have always been closer to the essence. We had understood how to harness it, and that had made us powerful.
My father hoped to gain access to the essence through you. In other words, the essence is the place all magic. Yeah, ish.
So, the essence is the place all magic comes from?
Yes, but there were and probably are many names for it. The essence is only what my people called it.
Okay.
So, you're saying that my father wanted to use you to gain access to this essence?
Yes, he was obsessed with the idea of gaining power, and to him, I was the key. But what he was trying to do, transferring my aura, my powers onto himself, was impossible, and he realized that quickly.
Bakan.
Why was it impossible?
Because an aura is as unique as a person's eyes or their fingertip skin. It cannot simply be put on and off like a helmet or a glove, and it dies with its owner.
Which is why he tried to find another way to gain access to your powers.
Yes, he tried transferring my energy to a talisman, to these flesh creatures he created, and countless other ways, but it was all in vain. These experiments went on for years, and even though I couldn't see and couldn't speak, I felt it all. Then he created you. His train of thought was simple. If my aura could not be transferred,
but like, we just killed my biological mother, right?
But how is that even possible? A Shaper and a human?
It is possible. The way we conceive, how we bring forth new life, it is different from what you are used to.
How?
It's complicated, and I do not want to talk about it with my own child. What matters is it worked. Down here on this altar, I gave life to you, to my first and only child.
Right, but like, so this doesn't give us the solution to the blood burn, right? But this does give us a lot of answers as to just how shitty our father was. There's no redemption arc here, huh?
I'm sorry. This is a lot to take in.
I understand. Believe me, I do. All those years, I had wondered how it would feel to finally meet you. About what you would look like, and all the things I tell you. But now that you're here, it feels surreal. As if all this is just an illusion. A mirage.
So this is where the nightmare comes from, isn't it?
What nightmare?
Ever since I was a child, I had these dreams. I think I saw this place, the creatures my father created, the images. They were so vivid, so real. But whenever I told Isamo about them, he just shrugged it off. I always felt they were connected to something that had happened a long time ago. Now I know.
Yes, that is possible. Quite often, our dreams remind us of the things we have long forgotten.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like a half-shaper.
So I am half-shaper. How come it doesn't show?
Once again, this has to do with the way we conceive, but I do not want to talk about it.
What happened then? What did Isamo do?
He took you away. For what purpose, I do not know. But it is evident that it did not work.
But he did talk to me when I
through you, he could not obtain access to the essence.
interfaced
As for
with.
what happened afterward, that is a question you are more fit to answer than I am. And once you freed me, I want you to tell me all.
Yeah.
But I still don't understand. What is the story behind that song? You said that you called out to me so that I could find and save you.
Yes, I have done nothing else since your father took you from me. But it was only a short time ago that I finally started to feel that I could sense your presence somewhere out there. Thus, I tried to focus my thoughts onto you and sent them out into the world. Telepathy, as you call it. The song must have been the way the dark corners of my mind expressed my emotions.
The dark corners of your mind? What do you mean by that?
Well, every spirit has two sides. One that the mind can see, and the other one that remains hidden. If the visible one is a puddle, the invisible is an endless sea.
My father died a year ago. Could this be the reason that we only started hearing the song 6 moons ago?
He is dead?
Yes. He started a rebellion against our kingdom and fell in the final battle.
I see. I always knew it would come to that, you know. His hunger, this glare in his eyes.
And yet somehow,
would consume him eventually.
when I interfaced with the thing, we heard him.
How does that make you feel?
That is a good question. I do not know. I expected to feel relief, joy, triumph even. But instead, I feel nothing.
So his death broke whatever spell he had imposed on you. And because of that, your telepathy finally carried through the walls of this place.
That is the only explanation. Yes.
So it was telepathy. But how come only certain people heard you? Only mages?
Is it not obvious? Because having magic means standing close to the essence, and only those who stand close are receptive to my telepathy. I did not know the form my thoughts would take on, but it seems that for us, it was a song. One that finally led you here to free your mother from her suffering. There is poetry in that.
But you had the same sickness, and we are dying to something similar.
I think there's something you don't know.
What do you mean?
Your song. It was lethal to everybody who wasn't gifted with magic. I don't know how to say this, but people died. Lots of people. This is why I'm here. To end the bloodburn, as we've started to call it.
Bloodburn? The name of the song. I didn't know.
Fuck, this is actually very tragic. Holy shit, this surpasses every expectation I had. Wait, I thought it was the same sickness she mentioned. Isn't it same-ish? Huh.
I just don't understand. Why did the song kill people without magic? How is this possible?
I don't know. Maybe it was too much for their minds to bear. Forgive me, I don't know what to say.
But it's over now, isn't it? I found you.
Yeah, but this is like... But this is like her dark consciousness, or like basically subconsciousness.
All I wanted was to have you back. To... Wait. There's someone here.
What are you...
No!
What the fuck? Who?
I'm sorry.
Motherfucker!
What did you do?
What do you think? I fulfilled Aener's prophecy. Searching for a cure, the pariah seeks the truth. A lost mother will be found and awoken from her slumber, and thus allows me to receive her essence.
You knew about this? You knew about my mother?
Yes, I did. I knew that the bloodburn was caused by a Shaper mother looking for her lost child. But what I didn't know was where to find her. So I had to find the child instead. Which I did. The pariah. Though I certainly did not expect it to be Isamo Tahar's son.
But why? What for?
Isn't it obvious? Because I needed her essence. The key to the Archfire, as we call it.
Fuck
With its
me.
power, I will be able to open the gates and to allow Aenir to return.
Fuck me.
Your mother, she will now serve the greater good.
You are so fucking dead, bro.
Understand? You bloody killed her!
She is not dead. Her body may be, but not her mind. Inside that amulet, she's still alive. It's what your father had always tried to accomplish, but never did.
Motherfucker. I mean, his HP is like, I can one-shot him. But I don't suppose that's what's gonna happen here, is it? She's not dead, her body maybe, and so on wants access. Fuck this.
Where are the others? What did you do to them?
Put to sleep. Don't worry, I didn't kill them.
If you...
I did not kill them. As defilers, they will be put to justice, but that has not been done yet.
Fuck me.
I don't get it. You did all this only to get access to the essence? To the Archfire?
No. The bloodburn had to be stopped. Unlike what you might believe, I do care about the people of Io, just as the All-Father cares about all of his children. So I stopped it, as Aenir ordered me to. But he also told me something else. That purifying the world, freeing it from defilers, and making people see their sins is only the first step. The second one requires power. A lot of it.
Why?
It's called the opening of the gates. A rift, a portal. One through which Aenir can step back into this world. And this is what he chose me for. His most loyal servant. He needed the Archfire's power. And he knew the pariah and his mother were the key.
Aw, fuck me. Ah, fuck me. Well, it was obvious he's not a good guy, but like... But fuck me, this is a very painful twist, though. Because, like, another thing that might have happen here. Or maybe this is what's gonna happen once we liberate her from the amulet. That is, if it's ever gonna happen at all. Is like basically like the song was a part of her subconsciousness, so she has no control over it. You know, like there's like this hint of a really sad solution to this. But anyway, fuck me.
Give me that amulet now, or I'll take it from your dead body.
No, I will not. Your mother is what we should all be, a tool of the All-Father. Either way, there's no point in explaining.
I don't think we can win
Your
this, though.
role in this ends here. Once again, I am truly sorry. But the All-Father's visions were clear. The pariah needs to die after the mother has been found.
I'd love to see you try.
You will.
Seriously? I mean, I'm gonna one-shot your ass, bro. My spells hit like a fucking truck. You don't have what it takes, trust me. I mean, that's the whole fight.
It's over, Lacane.
No.
Fucking cockroach.
Believe me, it isn't. Time to put your mother's magic to the test.
What is this?
Right. Oh, fuck. What if I missed something? Oh, fuck. I thought I was gonna be able to return here sometime. Ah. Oh, well.
Ellen's reins. Hey, quick, over here. Yes, yes, just like that. Stay with us, Corporal. Stay with us.
What's the matter? What happened?
Tahar's awake.
Lord Marshal Arendir, what in blazes are you doing here?
It's a long story, but I'm here as an ally.
Yes, and there will be plenty of time for the lengthy explanations later. First, I want to know how you're feeling, Tahar. Sorry to say
Damn,
it
this
like
is such a
you look like
cool
shit.
twist. I could not have predicted that. I could not have predicted that. That is so, that is really well done. I'm telling you, the writing in this game is just bravo, bravo. This is amazing. I couldn't have seen that coming. Absolutely not. Wow. Holy fuck. This is quite impressive. I'm still not sure what my mother's magic did, but Wait one sec. Sorry to say it like this, but it looked like shit. Yeah, well.
Charming as always, but I'm fine. Just dizzy. What happened? I just remember Lacane and my mother.
Your mother? You mean the Shaper?
Yes. It's hard to explain. She was in some kind of stasis when my father found her, and my father used her for his experiments. I don't know how to say this, but the blood burn, it was her doing. When my father died, she tried to call out to me by telepathy. That's what caused the plague.
All right, I think his head wound is worse than we thought.
It's the truth, Iria. And Lacane didn't only want me to stop the blood burn. He needed me to lead him to my mother, so he could use her as a source for the Archfire.
Well, that's a lot to take in, I guess. But why your mother? You're speaking metaphorically, right?
I'm not. She is my mother.
All right. Start over, from the beginning. What happened when you walked into
Oh,
that
we're
chamber?
about to fade to black. Told ya.
I'm sorry, but that sounds absurd. Utterly absurd.
Well, I doubt he's lying, King Regent. And actually, it makes sense. It explains a lot, for example, why he could activate the portals, enter Mullendir, and why he had this vision. Though I have to admit, it's not what I expected from our little trip to the Eye. Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, this is fucking crazy.
Speaking of which, how did we get out of that dungeon?
Well, as you know,
This
I
is
was
really
unconscious
tragic,
too,
really.
so I can only tell you what the soldiers told me. But after that explosion, it was as if the skies had started raining fire. Lekain's soldiers panicked and rushed into the dungeon to save him. It must have also alarmed our troops who were waiting at the borders. They marched in and used the confusion to get us out too. I mean, at the time, the Purity still thought we were allies and vice versa. In other words, we got lucky.
Alright.
Neither did I. But now it's my turn. Why in blazes are you here, Lord Marshal? And how long was I out for?
It's just anger now. I think we've moved past the titles. And to answer your question, you were out for 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yes. To be honest, if your vital signs hadn't remained steady, we would have assumed you were dead.
Which leads us to your mother. You mentioned something about Lekain banishing her into some kind of amulet?
Yes. He somehow absorbed her spirit to gain access to the Archfire. That's what my father always tried, and why he created me in the first place.
And I assume, by Archfire, you're talking about some extremely powerful source of magic.
The source of all magic, yes.
So the theories are true. Well, at least now we have an explanation.
An explanation of what?
Well, the Harbinger has gone rampant. Briefly put, the Purity of Light has taken over almost all of Leonida. The Eye, Greyfell, Greykeep, everything.
Oh man, I'm scared. Like, it used to be shit before, now it's probably even more shit. Now things are even more shit! Holy fuck! The world is really going to shit, huh?
Greykeep? How is that possible?
They were already in the keep when Lekain gave the order, and we simply didn't expect it. It wasn't even a fight. It was a massacre. And yes, I know what you're about to say. That it's my fault, because I tolerated the Purity in the first place. And you're right. I've made mistakes, and hundreds, thousands of people had to pay the price.
What about the Queen? Is she...
She's alive. The Harbinger knows he can't kill her, because if he does and word gets out, then he might lose the common folk's support. According to our spies, the Queen's Guard and the Purity have struck some kind of bargain.
Wait, so the Purity controls the keep, and the Queen's Guard just plays along?
Yes, it sounds absurd, I know. But the Queen's Guard first responsibility lies with the safety of the Queen. Whatever is necessary to protect her, they do it. Though I doubt Lekain's long-term plan sees the Queen at his side, which is just another reason to hurry.
But why? Why start a war against all of Northander?
To prepare Io for the arrival of Aeonir. You remember that nonsense his priests always preach? How we're the reason that Aeonir left us?
Yes. That's why they want to clear the world of sin and mages. Of defilers.
Well, it seems that they've spiced up their idea a little since it was taking too long. It's not just mages they kill anymore, but everybody who doesn't convert to their religion. Soldiers, women, men. They all get to choose. Join the Purity and accept the light, or be killed on the spot.
This is kind of crazy. But I kind of saw that coming.
I knew it would come to this.
Didn't we all?
Be that as it may, your recovery couldn't be more timely.
Right, well, I see what the second chapter of the game is going to look like. I also feel different, more powerful. Where's my mother? Am I still charged with... What do you mean, where's my mother? Well, the bros must be wearing it on his amulet or some shit. I don't even think she might be resurrected or anything. Am I still charged with treason?
How did you even get here?
Later, Tar. I'll tell you all you want to know, but not now.
What about the charges? Do you still consider me a traitor?
Is that still important?
Well, considering that you're in my fortress now, I don't think it is.
I'm glad you're able to see it that way. Given the recent events, your sentence has been lifted. You are pardoned. And if that is your wish, you can be reinstated as a corporal of the Northander army. That, and my apology, is all I can offer.
I'll pass. I don't need to rub it into the man's skin, I mean. I would be honored, I'll pass. I think I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Then, so be it.
I also feel different, more powerful. Where's my...
For what it's worth, the encounter with my mother also changed something in me. I feel different.
Elaborate.
Well, when I awoke my mother, it did something to me. She called this the melding.
Less fancy words, please. What did it do?
Well, I think it allows me to control a part of the Archfire too. Just like the Harbinger does.
Finally, some good news.
Indeed. Anything that can help us battle the Kane will help. But whatever it is, I doubt it will allow us to stop the Kane with a thought alone. Or will it?
No. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly had changed.
The what? From now on, all abilities can be upgraded to a 3rd power level. Also, you may choose one skill tree to become your specialization, unlocking the following abilities. Elementalism. Hey, yo, what? Ice Nova, Armageddon, holy fuck. White Black Magic, Summon Devourer. A weak Devourer? You can't be like that. You can't be like, the ultimate spell you get is you summon a weak! A weak Devourer! Enemies attacking you are enfeebled, that's whatever. Unholy Totem at target position shoots void arrows at your enemies. I don't know about that. Leadership. Create food and target output. Oh, that's so fucking boring. Create stone, create wood. Oh, that's so fucking never. Ice Nova. Cast an Ice Nova that temporarily freezes enemies around you. If caster has Ice Might, it is removed upon casting and the freeze duration is increased. For the duration of the effect, meteors rain from the skies, hitting areas around you. Enemies caught in the blast are dealt massive magic damage. Holy fuck. That is indeed a lot of damage. Get an aura that gives you Ice Might and Fire Might every 30 seconds. Wow. Not gonna lie, this looks super powerful compared to Ashes to Light. All corpses in the target area transform into beacons. What the fuck? If target ally dies during the effect, he will be instantly revived. That's awesome. Deal damage and silence on enemies in target area. This is also a pretty good spell. This is fucking a weak Devourer. I don't want to summon a weak Devourer. Can I just get a Devourer? Then I would kind of not be feeling like a loser by picking Dark Magic. Or Black Magic, whatever you want to call it. To summon creatures plus 319 multiplier. Max 1. Honestly, it's a tough choice, really. Do other people get the same thing? Like, I'm assuming this guy gets elementalism, right? He should be. I can't. Probably it's still locked. I don't know. It's hard. I mean, summon Devourer. Sacrifice a part of your health to summon a weak Devourer. Healing attribute. Constitution. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not gonna work. What about these ones? Intelligence. Willpower. Come on, it's intelligence-based. Fuck me. I wanted to be a black magic guy, but based on what I'm seeing so far, I don't think we have a... I don't think it's a good option, really. Devourer. Sacrifice a party of the sun. Unless I somehow get to increase my constitution to, like... Wait, that's under guess. Wait, that's not me. Wait, what about me? My constitution is, like, 4. My intelligence is 11. So you can go above 10, by the way. Born of the Earth. Thing is, like, we're gonna need to, like, invest a lot into this. This is so hard to pick. Can I drink a potion and swap it out later? Like, what's the point of summoning a Devourer if, like, the thing's gonna have, like, I don't know, like, I don't know how... What, can I at least see the stats? Can you, like, press Alt as you hover over it? Like, I can't make this call. I mean, based on what I'm seeing so far, Elementalism is by far a better option. Like... It's like so much better. Alright. Armageddon. For the duration of the effect, meteors rain from the skies, hitting areas around you. I'm gonna have to invest a lot into this, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll have to replace this with something else. And what? Maybe I should have saved. Wait, fuck, I should have saved. It's probably too late for this now. It probably is too late for this, right? If I drink the potion, I should have the purple potion. Where is that thing? The purple one. Show me. Show me. Show me the purple one. I should have quite a few of those. If I pop one... game? Oh, right.
Since you saved me from the dungeon, what about my mother's body? Is she...
She's here in the Nexus. We saved her, but she seems to be in some kind of a coma. For a while we thought it was the same as your condition, but now that you've told us the full story, it makes sense. Her body is still functioning, but Lacane has stolen her spirit.
Yeah.
One more reason to stop him.
I was hoping you'd say that. Maybe we'll even get our chance sooner than expected. Lacane is marching towards us as we speak.
Come again?
He knows where we are, and he's planning an attack on the city. He might arrive today or tomorrow, but soon, which is why we need to...
Oh, he's already here. Did we get a final showdown that quickly?
Lord Marshal.
Speaking of Nor.
The Purity. They are here, as you said. What are your orders, sir?
That's sarcasm for you.
And protect the Nexus at all cost. How many are they?
Hundreds, sir. And House Utran is supporting them too.
Motherfuckers.
Your sister is leading them.
Myra?
I'm afraid so.
Wait. You're saying that House Utran is working for the Purity of Light now? And they're led by Lady Myra Utran?
As I said, yes. It could be anything, though. Maybe Lacane forced her to comply.
Then make sure that she does not get harmed. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. There needs to be an explanation for this. Either way, we need to fend them off. Tahar, are you able to fight?
I think so. Yes.
Good. Then you're back in charge. Let's head out.
Alright. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, we can do the epic fight, or I can stop right here. Wait, before that, though, let me drop another save. Right, so we're gonna test, this potion. Which turns potion of being naked, I guess. You cannot swap out your... Fuck. Aw, man. Aw, man. Aw, man. Which means we need autosaves for this.
Well, it seems that they've spiced up their idea a little since it was taking too long. It's not just mages they kill anymore, but everybody who doesn't convert to their religion.
Be that as it may, your recovery couldn't be more time. Later, Tar.
What?
Is that still important? Given the
Not
recent...
really. I'll pass.
Then? Well,
indeed.
No. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly had changed. Since...
She's here in the Nexus.
What?
Right, here comes the guy. Right, so, Weak Devourer. What if you get, like, once you level it up to level 3, maybe you get something really good. Thing is, like, it's hard to level up at this point, and I feel like reaching the point where I can skill up the elementalism is kind of very hard. But at the same time, I really don't feel like these spells are really good, right? So like, the ones that I actually use most of the time are these ones, right? So like, 18% inflicted, that's whatever. Yeah, this is trash. This is the ones that matter. I'm having a hard time deciding, but this is something I'll do some other time, I guess. I'm not sure, actually. How about you give me a few minutes to think? Alright guys, I think I'm gonna hang out with my bros. So, if anyone's watching, thank you. Man, it's hard to decide which one I want to be. I guess I can Google this later. So anyway, if, yeah, anyone's watching, thank you. Have a great one. And until the next time. So far, absolutely stellar game. Holy shit, this is by far the best one in the series. This is unreal. So many things are so well done. It's like, I'm really stunned right now. Anyway. See you tomorrow.